Greetings all, Vanna here for Taurus's weekly message. Taurus, I hope you guys have had a lovely start to your week. If you guys wanted a personal reading or access to my crystal jewelry, you can visit my website down here. I definitely see that there's a lot going on in your life in the ways of what needs to be released, what is burdening you. I'm going to keep that one there since you stayed on my desk. And before I even get into what's going on, I just want to let you know you're literally being carried above all of this because you are a miraculous piece of the universe here in this world, because there is so much for you to share and give, more than just your energy, your unique perspective, mindset, and mentality. There is no one quite like you, Taurus. What makes you happy, what excites you, what gets you going on those tangents, and you suddenly just info dump the entire lore of Kingdom Hearts onto somebody. Those little things are part of what make you the unique, amazing experience that you are. And you are an experience. Let me just say, you leave people like, wow, what the fuck just happened? In the best ways possible. Now, there has, of course, been upset in your life. This is what you are getting away from with the Seven of Swords. You are getting away from this shady, sneaky betrayal energy. The people who would try to purposely sabotage your work, purposely sabotage your life. And it is not in harmony, so therefore you have no place for it in your life. Taurus, right now, what's the most important thing for you is valuing what makes you happy and thriving in that, in what makes you happy, what lights you up, what sends joy to your heart and a smile to your face that you cannot stop. Be in that energy as much as possible, because it brings about the change that you are being gifted. Your pre-shuffle card was Seraph of 963, the frequency of God. And this is a frequency that I myself have been falling asleep to for like off and on the past few months. Like I'll do the 693, which is the heart chakra frequency, and I'll alternate between that one and this one, as well as like this trauma release frequency that I really love. But the point of being in that joyful, that soul shine energy of it all, that's literally the point of my company and my life's journey here, is to help people embrace that beautiful joy and light that they have when they're just their radiant, divine, weird selves. The point of that soul shine is to attract all of that beautiful energy that you want in your life. The abundance, the unconditional love, the thriving home life, the successful business, the satisfying love life. Whatever it is you desire, you acquire it when you live in joy in your present moment and have gratitude for what it is you have around you. And as a reminder, Spirit is literally lifting you up through all of this. What is this card that I want? 8 of Wands. Let your prayers and wishes go to the universe. Go to Mother. Wow. I'm going to go through those slowly because that's a lot to unpack. So the first card is the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. You have learned a lot here on this earth. And it goes beyond what we are taught in school, what you have actively sought out to teach yourself or to learn about just for the sake of knowing. Your gift is knowledge, is your ability to go after and seek knowledge, to seek more knowledge, to continue to learn from not just other people's perspectives and cultures, but completely different mindsets. And that is an incredible gift. You have the heart transmission being paired with karmic clearing. And I feel like this is in relation to the work that you have done to heal your heart space of these karmic connections. Because you have to recognize your role in them and why they had appeared in your life. Repetitive toxic relationships are there to show you what you do and do not deserve. So you will eventually stand up for yourself and not continue to take it simply because it is an option. Or you have to go through a slog with someone and it breaks apart a relationship because at some point in the past or a past life you had done something and it broke apart a relationship. The point is, you, Taurus, are healing more than just karmic wounds and more than just trauma wounds. You have initiation by water. And this is actually reminding me of something very interesting that I've discussed with my mom sometimes, which is a conspiracy theory that certain celebrities that are in Hollywood, just one that comes to my mind right now off the top of my head is Natalie Wood, that suddenly gets very, very popular, was actually a skin-shifting alien reptile that kind of had a symbiote relationship. And when it was time for that symbiote to return, they had to return to the water. And because there are so many celebrity deaths in water, it makes you think, was that really a person, or was that an entity or an extraterrestrial that had inhabited a person to influence our culture? And that might just be a conspiracy theory. It might not be anything, but it is what I initially thought when I saw this initiation by water. That shift, the release that they are going through to go back to the ocean, to go back to wherever the aliens are. I personally think that is in the ocean. But the initiation by water, it has a lot to do with the release and acknowledgement of energy and emotions, because all emotions are energy in motion. Divine grace, the law of efficiency. This was initially in reverse, and I maybe feel like this is Spirit saying that you have not been going about things the most efficient and best way. And this is not to blame you or to criticize what it is you are doing or saying that you are delaying your own life. This is, well, frankly, the point of readings. It's to do a touch base. How am I doing right now? Can I improve myself? Can I move forward? And Spirit is saying, yes, there are certain things that you can be doing that will help expedite it in the physical world, but still, the dark night of the soul that you right now are going through, you cannot rush that. So there is this checks and balance system that you yourself are having to do, Taurus, of what am I willing to do for myself today, and what am I willing to do for my soul today? Because speaking from my own experience, you do not have all the energy to fulfill your societal and normie responsibilities and then go and unpack all of your trauma that you've carried for 14 years. That does not really occur that way, at least not for me. It is very overwhelming and very overstimulating. So there are times where I have to make the decision between, am I working internally or am I working externally? And I do believe that you have been doing a lot of work with that, with the heart transmission. And Spirit is here as your reminder that you are doing wonderfully. Please keep moving forward and living in that joyful soul shine energy so that you can continue to accept the blessings that are coming in for you. Have a beautiful day, my love.